do I need to make my donation notification? Oh my goodness, Kinseh. I was just leaving the camera on him at this point because he's just going insane. Gets the real flip reset this time, not a fake. Kinseh versus Frenchie. First time Frenchie's ever played on the stream. Kinseh, of course, a veteran of the stream. I think I can hop into spectate pretty much right away here. I know that, let's see, remind me guys, game sound was at 35. That's gonna be easy. Yo, Train with the 1,000 biddies. It's been so long. What's going on? Kinseh with this fake flip reset here and this stock tane. Flies up, maybe gets the flip reset but just doesn't use it, which is goes to the low 50-50 on Frenchie. Gets the first goal, showing him why he's the stream champ. Why is the Frenchie text huge? I think he always has it capitalized, so it's the same font. It's just full caps. Kinseh, another free goal here. As Kinseh shows who's the king of the stream. Nice dribble, just intercepting that off the roll up the wall. Frenchie, low boost, not able to get around it. Train, thanks for the 1,000 biddies. Are you kidding me, dude? Appreciate that, my guy. Kickoff win here for Kinseh as Kinseh's starting much more hot. A third goal. These guys with 32. Party was destroyed because of connection error. That's fine. Nice jump over a challenge or a demo attempt. As Kinseh puts it up to 4-0. Thank you, my dude. I'll go set up the prize pool in between this game. By Kinseh, showing why he's king of the stream. Must not have put the work in on the top 100 this season, this competitive season, but he's showing why he was once amongst the best. As he's up 5-0 on the newbie Frenchie. Frenchie finally getting a chance to breathe here with a demo. As Kinseh responds. First significant opportunity for Frenchie is going to be a nice dribble side flip flick, which doesn't really get much on the ball. Kinseh says, "You demo me, I demo you." As he puts in his 6th goal here. Frenchie just needs to get his first one going. Break the seal on the show match. And here it is. This one should break the seal here. If he doesn't make this one, we're in big trouble for the rest of the series. Nice kickoff goal. We're in the speediest of black Daichis. Maybe some other black standard wheel. Kinseh just hit create new preset and didn't change a single thing. Maybe he turned on sparks, looks like. Kinseh getting the Brazil on Frenchie with 3:50 left to go, getting that kickoff right back. I'm interested to see Frenchie's playstyle, having never watched him before. I don't know how he destroys his opponents. Whether he's an aerial kind of guy like FeerRL and Calm, or if he's more of a Kinseh, who is, as what I can remember, known for just chasing that ball and just scoring low and maybe arguably unexciting goals. Of course, he's proving that wrong with the first goal of this series, getting that fake flip reset. So a Kinseh who's added everything into his repertoire is a scary Kinseh indeed. Make sure to watch to see if he's going to get demoed here. Gets that tap, stays out in front of Frenchie. At this point, it's I don't know what the mental game of these guys is at this point. I don't know if Frenchie's given up on this game yet. Down 8. I think at this point, it's time for Kinseh to just really make sure that Frenchie never gets his groove. No reason to pull off the guns like he has so far. The last thing he wants is to give Frenchie some space and have him starting to get comfortable. Kinsey's gotten this 9-2 lead by just constantly chasing after Frenchie and making him uncomfortable. Nice flick pop here and shot from Frenchie. Frenchie's got quite the high camera angle. One's main in his core. Nice air dribble by Kinseh. Kinseh has it all. The only history I know of these two guys playing each other is that Kinseh mentioned, or sorry, Frenchie mentioned that he's actually usually matches up pretty well against Kinseh. But Kinseh showing up 11-2 in this first game. 3 minutes left to go. Certainly isn't over, as 1v1s are never over, but at this point, this is such a mental game for these two. It's less about the score, it's less about game one and getting the game one win, and more about the rest of the series as a whole. I think Frenchie needs to make sure he stays positive, stays confident. If it's really true that when he meets Kinseh in ranked, he has no issue playing against him, then he really just has to remember that and keep that in mind as this game goes on and it gets deeper and deeper. Kinsey's doing the right thing, trying to make him feel like there's nothing he can do. Just taking everything from him, making him watch this one. You know what I really need to do? I need to make my donation notification. Oh my goodness, Kinseh. I was just leaving the camera on him at this point because he's just going insane. Gets the real flip reset this time, not a fake. Putting it far post. Oh my goodness, Kinseh. I need to make my donation sound not be a copyrighted song. Because whenever I upload these to YouTube, I've got to go in and take that out. You know, this is a situation where these guys in ranked, 99 times out of 100, I'm guessing that this game doesn't get to this point. But if Frenchie is able to show the patience that I know FeerRL is certainly not able to show, and try and take the last 2 minutes of this game as an opportunity to learn what is and isn't working against Kinseh, especially with those kickoffs, as he loses those kickoffs over and over to Kinseh. Probably Showmatch jitters. Bobby the White Guy, you're not wrong. Kinseh, a veteran of the show matches. All it takes for Kinseh is maybe even to just score the last goal of this game. He needs to score the last goal of this game. Going into the game, the next game here. Needs to start working out these kickoffs too. I mean, at this point, I know he doesn't want to concede and just start faking every kickoff, but he does need to spice in something different, as Kinseh seems to have him figured out right now. French is a beast. He'll bounce back. I don't doubt it. I wouldn't. I'm not counting him out at all. I mean, there's a reason why the man is in top 13 on the leaderboards right now. The series is best of 5. What's going on? Forward. Well, if he's got Showmatch jitters, he's got to find a way to get rid of him in this first game. My goodness, tell you who doesn't have Showmatch jitters, and that's Kinseh. This guy. You know when he's waltzed into this game, not ranked in the top 100. Plays on the stream. Friend of the stream, big time. He's just out here having fun, and it's showing as he is able to hit some crazy stuff we don't normally see from him. It's that 20-2 kind of confidence you can have when you can do no wrong. Like Kinseh right now, as he puts in a 21st. He is not letting up at all. I'll let these guys know that the prize pool is $5 after this first game, and we'll set it up in the stream so you guys can see. Nice 50-50 here. Frenchie has stopped moving on this one. Like I said, right now we're playing a game for the last goal. I don't have chat on. I don't know if these guys are chatting. Maybe I'll go turn chat on for the series in case. These guys are getting some spicy chats on each other. For all we know, they're being extremely toxic to each other, but I doubt that. Man's a god when he's on point. Trust? Oh, I do. I don't have to trust, though. Even if I didn't. As nobody gets top 13 without... I think at one point top 4 he showed me a picture, so... You don't get there without knowing how to do your stuff in ones, and here he's going to get a free one. Maybe going to get that last goal that I talked so dearly about, Kinseh, with 20 seconds left. Maybe we just let Frenchie end this 22-3 game on as high of a possible note as he could. Unless he's able to get one back here. 2 goals in a row for Frenchie would be amazing for his mental reset. But it looks like he'll probably have to deal with ending this game 22-3. And I know Kinseh is hoping or wishing that this game was... look at that. The last 2 goals to Frenchie. I'm sure he's hoping that this game and this series was a carryover for score and not just a match game score. But he does get the first match. 22-4. But he gave Frenchie the last 2 goals. Mentally. That's gotta be relieving for Frenchie. We'll go here and we'll turn this prize pool back on. First, it's not at 50. Sorry guys, I'm so sorry. Prize pool, it is at 5 and 12/31/2019. You guys have till the end of the year to donate to the prize pool. There it is. Kinseh gets game number 1. The stream veteran with the biggest blowout of a single match we've ever seen. And I don't think it's close, but Frenchie's fans and myself are not worried for Frenchie. Thinking he certainly has an opportunity to come back here. Man's a god when he's on point. Okay, very important start here for Frenchie. Needs to come out hot. Needs to score this first goal, if you ask me. He needs to see a lead on the scoreboard so bad that could spell really the end of the series, I think, if he doesn't see a lead this game. Because he'll obviously be down 2 games to 0, but more than that, I don't see him mentally being able to come back. From trying to dig himself out of this hole for so long. There's the first one for Kinseh. Frenchie just playing scared here. Doesn't want to turn. Is almost, I think, a little too afraid of getting scored on here. Needs to adapt the Kinseh style and start dunking like crazy. We'll try and pay a little bit more attention to what Frenchie is and isn't going for here. As it was hard to tell watching that last game. Seemed like Kinseh getting whatever he wants, but nice shot on net, forcing a save and grabbing some boost here. But Kinseh had no problem saving his. Frenchie backed off there, deep on Kinseh's side, letting Kinseh take whatever he wants. Seems like Frenchie really needs to start taking it to him, but maybe this is why he's not doing that. Because when he does try and take it to him, Kinseh takes it the other way. I don't know if this is the right time to go for a challenge. Frenchie low boost, using his last 20 boost on a 50-50 right by the back wall of his opponent. Chances of that going his way, he's going to need a pinch straight into the net. He needs to start picking the right times to challenge. I agree, and I think that he needs to start putting in a lot more pressure on Kinseh. What a save here from Kinseh. Wow, from Frenchie. That was a insane save. What looked like an open net for Frenchie was saved away with the bump. This flick is pitched off the crossbar by Kinseh, keeping it out. Kinseh getting his lead shortened from 2 to 1. The smallest lead he's ever had, if we don't count the beginning of games. French, nice low 50-50 here, but stopped out. Good job keeping the pressure on. This is what I'm talking about. Doesn't that boost now, and Kinseh's doing a good job of bullying him for staying close, but Kinseh's shown if you give him space, he will score on you. So Frenchie needs to make him feel uncomfortable right now. Kinseh feeling like he's in his pajamas here. Having no issues, but just like that, staying in control, Frenchie's able to get a second goal here, 2-2. Superman has a chink in his armor after that insane game number 1, the best game number 1 of all time. Frenchie gets demoed here. Long shot from Kinseh opportunity. He's gonna go for the air dribble. Oh my goodness, if that goes in, that's fun. Oh my goodness! Let's watch this from Frenchie's perspective here. Are you kidding me? Look at him. He takes this pass out back the post. Oh my, sorry, I literally can't speak. It's pretty hard to cast, guys, if you ever tried. He literally takes it out past the post, turns around and pushes just enough pressure on it back to get it just inside. Hits the post and rolls in. Kinseh is absolutely in fuego right now. Oh my goodness, I thought he was setting up a pass to himself, but he just shot it in. Frenchie really needs to be able to hang his hat on these kickoffs right now, which he hasn't been able to. He's been losing that element in the game as well as every other part. If he could just get one of them going, the most important of which would be kickoffs, he could be chilling right now. But Kinseh getting every kickoff goal in the series, it seems like. I think maybe one of his 3 last game, maybe his first one, before his other 2 were a kickoff goal. But that pales in comparison to Kinseh's domination on the kickoffs. Of course, it's hard not to be dominating on kickoffs when you are winning 22-3. It's pretty indicative of. Guys, I think Kinseh is the best player in the world, and he's secretly just hiding it. Look at these plays from him. Oh my goodness. What can you do as Frenchie when Kinseh is this on fire? Like, he's not just, he's insane. Okay, this one is truly Frenchie's fault, and it's a bummer because it almost paints the game in a light like Frenchie might be messing up, which I really don't think he's doing that bad. This one was bad, and that was just a breakdown of maybe Frenchie's spirit with how insane Kinseh's been these first 2 games. Oh my goodness. Oh, no way! What? This is such a good performance from Kinseh. Oh my goodness, dude. What do you mean rigged? Oh my gosh, that's Kinsey's on fire. Oh my goodness. Oh no, Frenchie's slow to get back from these. He's letting it get to him now, but even the strongest of mental players, I think, would still be letting this get to them. Oh my goodness, gotta learn to speak. Stay here quiet. Frenchie's actually been in control of this ball for a while. With a minute 15 left. This game isn't over just yet, but it feels like it, as 2-10 to Kinseh, just on a catch and dribble. Frenchie just leaving the net wide open. You seem crazier, says base speed. I mean, that's true. I'm not saying this is the best performance of all time, although I think I did say that, and I think it is. But that being said, it isn't insane. It seems like certainly the best Showmatch performance that Kinseh's put on here out of his 3 games. I remember Kinseh being a fairly boring player almost, the way he would win. I mean, he never lost, but he certainly wasn't hitting insane flip resets, ceiling shots like he is right now. I mean, he's just looking unstoppable. If he's gonna hit this double tap, because I would never bet against him, man. I mean, let's think about what Frenchie's doing wrong here. He goes all the way back, gives Kinseh possession, and I guess just doesn't realize that he's going for that chip shot. Trying to move in close and stop a dribble or not give Kinseh too much space, but does so just a little bit too early before realizing the opportunity for the boomer off the backboard and follow-up. Looks like a 3rd goal will come to Frenchie here. And when Frenchie's scoring, he does look good. Kinseh dropping it in front of the net. Because Kinseh's really not giving him anything. You need to know how much Kinseh plays in practice as well. We definitely need to ask him after this game. Oh my goodness, setting up a ceiling shot. Frenchie is alive and well, stealing it off the ceiling. He's gonna get his 4th goal here. That's what I want to see out of Frenchie. I feel like that's probably the most confident move he's made all game. Before, he was scared of opportunities getting set up like that, but maybe it's the fact that he's got nothing to lose. Does a good job of getting up there, taking that one away. Frenchie not enjoying the physicality of Kinseh, who's doing a really good job at saving various shots by just hitting like a little bump. Getting him a little annoyed. Maybe not even a demo, but just enough to recover for certain saves. And my goodness, Kinseh. Up 2-0. I forgot to let these guys know that there's a $5 prize pool. But I'll let them know at the beginning of the game so that they can see it. Should have mentioned that at the beginning of the game. But we've now set ourselves up for the most epic of comebacks. Like I said, Frenchie's got to get the first goal. And he didn't get it in the second game. He needs it now. He needs to see that blue score having a bigger number than that orange score. It's as simple as that. The mental relief, the mental block he'll get from knowing he's currently in the lead, I think is essential right now. This air dribble by Kinseh, doing a good enough job at threatening everything and getting behind the ball to 50-50, right where Frenchie pushes the ball out. This is insane play from Kinseh. This is truly wild. Another goal here from Kinseh off the kickoff. Nice 50-50 to set that ball up right in front of the net. Wins the kickoff, and Frenchie tries his best to prevent the kickoff goal, but it doesn't happen. 2-0. Our boy Frenchie is going to be being in for a rematch, but nice demo here. No! Frenchie off this kickoff stops driving, a little upset with himself. Tries to turn the drive back on, realizes he gets the demo, but ends up own goaling it on his way through, getting the demo. Nothing can go right now for Frenchie. Nice play here, and a demo to top it off. Able to dribble it downfield as Kinseh uses all his boost to slam the ball off the back wall. Gonna get punished for that every day of the week. I'm sure Kinseh's feeling very confident right now. Almost messing around with his play, but he does need to make sure that he does not let a player like Frenchie back into any of these games. Nice chip flick here with that low boost situation, making Frenchie think he's going to be taking a long time on that wall, but ends up popping off very fast. That's all it takes. Frenchie's able to stop this kickoff goal, but he will be sitting with no boost as Kinseh sets up yet another attack. You signing up for the league? Yes, sir, I am. Need to do that tonight. This long shot will be saved by Frenchie, but Frenchie may be getting in his own head here. I think he could have gotten a strong save, but ends up dropping it in front of his net. Maybe thinking Kinseh was all done. I'll set up a dribble for myself. Kinseh not relieving the pressure, not afraid. Well, Kinseh's done his job so far. It's hard to predict that this game will end any other way. You could argue the series was over after that insane game one. But, yeah, I'll play. I'm playing. Kinseh with yet another one to make it 6-1 here. As Frenchie chips it too far away from himself. Kinseh gets the goal. Swirls. Eva and Steve are captaining, so I'm not too worried about being fast. I think that means I'm pretty much auto in. But a whiff from Frenchie means Kinseh will make it 7-1. Lane, sorry. Yet another Brazil setup halfway through a game here. Kinseh bumped Frenchie. Everybody knows what it feels like. You know when that car goes numb, stops moving. That's what Kinseh is known for, man.